James DePalo. Let me tell you about the former football, basketball, and baseball star, class of 1983, three-sport athlete, football captain, recipient of the Natick Rotary Club Award for MVP in 1982. Voted MVP at the Thanksgiving Day game in '82. Coca-Cola Middlesex News Football Offensive Player of the Year, member of the 1982 Super Bowl championship team, baseball captain. Boston Globe Division I Baseball Player of the Year, '83. Boston Globe All-Scholastic Baseball Team, 1982 and '83. Middlesex News Baseball Player of the Year, '82, '83. Named to the gold medal winning Eastern Team Baseball Sports Festival in Colorado Springs, 1983. Member of the silver medal winning Baseball U.S. Junior National Team in '83. Basketball. Co-captain the Natick High School Bay State League Championship basketball team, and also recipient of the Lieutenant William J. Kavanaugh Memorial Scholarship for Excellence in Sportsmanship, Scholarship, and Service to Others, and voted the best male athlete at Natick High School the year 1983. And here for Jimmy DePalo, his wife Linda, and sister Lisa. Come on up. I'm guessing you're not the wife. Can take a picture? Want to go over here and take a picture?
I just want to say thank you on behalf of my husband Jimmy, myself, and my daughter Taylor for this great honor. We're so proud of him. My sister-in-law Lisa will be reading Jim's words on his behalf. Thank you.
Jim apologizes for not being able to be here tonight. His work has kept him in the UK, but he wants me to thank his wife, his daughter, as well as his family, and particularly his parents tonight. He'd like to thank his coaches, his teammates, and the fans, and all the remarkable people of the town who made this a special place to grow up and allowed him to play in such top-notch programs. People like Coach Lamb, Coach Galani, and Coach Crow taught him many things beyond the field or the court. And I'd like to remember those who are no longer here, who had an imposing influence on me, especially John Carroll, who I have the utmost respect and admiration for. He worked tirelessly for me and was a big influence on my decision to attend Harvard University. And I'll always be grateful for Andy Checky for watching out for me during those years and being my biggest supporter. It was a great privilege to have the opportunity to play for such an outstanding school. The program, the coaches, the facilities, the fans, and the athletes were always first class. When you're a kid, you take things for granted and don't realize what you have at the time. I just assumed it was normal to play for league championships, to play in state tournaments, and then win state championships. It was not until I went on to college that I saw the respect that other athletes had for our Natick program, and I realized how lucky I was to have been able to play and learn at such a notable place. The fans make Natick a great place to play. I have so many wonderful memories, thanks to everyone. All the faithful fans who sat behind the backstop at Mahan Field, telling me exactly what I was doing wrong. The wonderful fans who packed the gym and made it easy to put forward a solid effort. And of course, to the thousands of fans who packed Memorial Field on Friday nights during that championship season in the fall of 1982. And of course, who will forget the Super Bowl? Seeing so many thousands of Natick fans at Sullivan Stadium, most of whom rushed onto the field after the game, watching these fans lined up in the streets of downtown as we made our way back into Natick, and to see the significant amount of people who packed the school parking lot as we drove in. Thanks. We had many great rivalries during that time. Nothing was better than playing in a big game that really mattered against an opponent who, although you respected, you couldn't wait to beat. In football, it was Walpole. Basketball was Framingham North. And finally, there was Braintree in baseball. I will never forget one of the most anticipated baseball games when we faced Braintree and Alvin Taylor hit 3 home runs to single-handedly make it a complete trouncing. Over the years, I have come to be friends with athletes who played at these other schools. Due to the name on the front of their shirts, I did not particularly care for them in high school. However, I have come to realize that they weren't all that bad. The friendships made during these years were extraordinary. Although we have all gone our separate ways, there remains a bond from those distinctive moments and experiences we shared. Again, thank you very much for this very elite honor. These years at Natick High School, I will never forget.